Hello and welcome to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. So, Cataclysm DDA, as it is sometimes called, is a post-apocalyptic survival game. It is roguelike in every sense of the word, and post-apocalyptic in that everything that is out there, everything that you can imagine apocalypse-like is out there to kill us. We've got zombies, we've got skeletons, we've got cyborgs, we've got giant bugs and angry spiders. It's all out there trying to kill us, and our job is to try to survive as long as we possibly can. Now, this game is incredibly detailed and complex. It's quite amazing the kind of things that you can do in the game, and we'll get there eventually, but I don't want to spoil all of it. Basically, our setting is we are in New England, just in the near future, and some horrible cataclysm has occurred with all these things springing forth and going through. Most of the population is dead or undead. We have survived the initial wave, and we're going to take over here at the beginning of it, and we're going to try to survive. So, typically, you can do a custom character and spend a lot of time crafting all the bits and pieces of your guy. But I think I want to try a random guy. First, it'll speed it up, but it'll also, I think it's a little more interesting just grabbing some random dude out there in the world without having to go through and craft all the things. So let's try it. I've already created our world. We are going to be in Valley View, is the name of the place. This is a procedurally generated world, of course, as in a true roguelike. And this is our person. We have Jaliza Sanchez. We are a female. We have traits of scout, terrifying, and stylish. We are an evacuee. Our profession is survivor. Survivor is kind of like the default profession. I want something a little more interesting, so let's re-roll. Sorry, Jaliza. A student, Marcos Cohen. Okay, schizophrenic. Okay, I like it. All right, let's see what we got. So our scenario is evacuee. This is sort of just like the standard, the default scenario for the game. You have survived the initial wave of panic and have achieved relative safety in one of the many government evac shelters. That's okay. We will start the game in one of these little shelters, and then I'll explain what's going on there. Our profession, we are a student. You are a high school student, but the test you'll face now will have much higher stakes. There might even be something useful in one of those books you've been lugging around all year. We have no professional skills. We'll begin with boxer shorts, pants, t-shirt, socks, sneakers, zombie survival guide. We begin with a backpack. That's amazing. Principles of effective communication. Big book of short stories. How to browse the web. That'll come in handy. Coming of age novel. Something by John Green in our backpack. We are addiction resistant, whether due to a lifetime of exposure or through simple willpower. It's harder for you to become addicted to substances and easier to rid yourself of these addictions. Okay. Fast learner will be quite handy. You have a flexible mind, allowing you to learn skills much faster than others. Note that this only applies to real-world experience, not to skill gain from other sources like books. Okay. You eat faster and can eat and drink more than anyone else. You also enjoy food more. Delicious food is better for your morale, and you don't mind unsavory meals as much. Oh, that's very nice. You need less sleep than the average person. What kind of teenager am I? Is there anything else? Terrifying. There's something about you that creatures find frightening, and they are more likely to try to flee. Oh, yeah, I'm a scary teenager. Did I have a negative? I think I... Oh, schizophrenic. You will periodically suffer from delusions, ranging from minor effects to full visual hallucinations. Some of these effects may be controlled through the use of Thorazine. Okay. Let me turn my music down a little bit. Okay. This music is not in-game. This is by Kevin MacLeod, who was the hero of YouTubers everywhere. Alright, so we've got a pretty lousy dexterity. We're not good at throwing things. Strength is average. Intelligence is okay. Perception is okay. We just have all those traits. This is why we get those. Now, the way the game works here, our stats are set. These numbers will not... We cannot increase or decrease these permanently. Some effects may affect some of them, but they're basically static. Our skills, which is something that we can upgrade. Fabrication, your skill in working with raw materials and shaping them into useful objects. This skill plays an important role in the crafting of many objects. Now, this is where the game excels, the crafting system. Pretty much anything that you can think of, you can do in craft in this game. I would give you examples, but anything you can think of, literally. You find a car at the side of the road, you want to stick some spikes on the front of it and chainsaws on the side and mount a turret on top of it. You can do that in this game. It's insane. Yeah, so because we have skill of 2 fabrication, we can create reinforced headlights. We can make black gunpowder bombs, a soda can stove kit. That's cool. Launchers, your skill in using heavy weapons like rocket, grenade, and missile launchers. Why does a high school student have this kind of skill? These weapons have a variety of applications and may carry immense destruction power, but they are cumbersome and hard to manage. He must play a lot of Call of Duty. Shotguns are easy. Yeah, must be, because his skills are launchers and shotguns. And inflict massive damage, but their effectiveness and accuracy decline rapidly with range, okay? So your skill at speaking to other people covers ability in boasting, flattery, threats, persuasion, lies, and other facets of interpersonal communication. Works best in conjunction with a high level of intelligence. Okay. Marcos Cohen. That is who we are. All right, I like it. Let's begin the Cataclysm. Okay, so we'll go over what we were looking at here. For those of you who are not familiar with the game, this is our evac shelter. We have doors on each side. As you can see, these white things here are curtains covering some windows. We have a stair down here into a basement. Over here, you can see in this little window that pops up when I cursor over it, kind of tells you what I've got here. This is a countertop. You have a bench over this way. Right here, we begin with an NPC next to us, Cassie Christensen, wearing boots, pants, polo shirt, and a light jacket. We'll go chat with her in a second. We also have a console computer over here, which will tell us some things about the apocalypse. Cassie Christensen reloads their talking doll. Oh, are you like a kid? Just explore this place, then we'll go chat with Cassie. We have some lockers over here. Let's take a look and see what we got. Anything in the lockers? We have, in this locker here, we have a folded emergency blanket and an emergency jacket. A folded blanket made of space-age materials that covers your most important body parts. And a jacket, bright and cheaply made FEMA issue windbreaker jacket with a hood. One size fits none. Keeps you unfrozen and visible for rescuers. Okay, we'll take those. I am carrying right now. Right now I'm wearing my boxer shorts, my pants, my t-shirt, socks, sneakers, and a backpack. And I have a whole lot of books on me. Emergency jacket and a blanket. So the way this game does inventory is a little bit different, a little more intelligent than others. Unlike the sort of Diablo Baldur's Gate kind of system where you just have a set number of room to carry things, like you can carry around like 12 long swords and a Herodric cube, this system uses weight and volume. So the volume, we have a pretty high volume at to begin with. When you start the game, typically you have like 10, but we have 44 because we have a backpack on. Also, our pants have pockets, and I guess that's pretty much it. Just our backpack and the pants. But if we find something else like a jacket, it'll have, like we put this jacket on. We wear our jacket. We can now carry 46, 2 pockets in the jacket. So that is how that works. Now, we can throw a lot of things on, but it's going to affect our encumbrance. And that's going to be right here. So this is our like a character sheet. We've got our stats that we saw before. Our encumbrance and warmth is right here. We can see our torso. We're a little bit encumbered because of the jacket and the backpack on us and all that. Our arms are a little bit encumbered too because of the jacket. And this is our warmth. Our mouth is very cold. Everything else is okay. We could get something to cover our mouth, and that would help us out a bit. These are our traits that we saw earlier, and here's our skills. Our skills, as we use things, they will percentage up. Once they hit 100, we'll get the next rank in the skill, which will earn us new things. I think before I chat with her, we're going to go downstairs and see what's down here. Sometimes there are zombies in the basement, which is kind of terrifying. So it is, you can only see this because it's very dark down here. I don't have a light. So we're going to just sort of wander around in the dark. I'm going to shut this door. Sometimes there's zombies down here, which is kind of terrifying since I have nothing but my fists. Ooh, boots. Pair of winter boots. Yes, I will take those. Am I wearing... You're wearing sneakers. Which one's better? Boots. Encumbrance of 25. And they have quite a bit of protection, though. Boots for warmth. What about my, my sneakers? They're not encumbering at all. Guaranteed to make you run faster and jump higher. I think I'm going to keep those. My feet aren't cold. I'm going to keep those. We do have a long sleeve t-shirt here. I don't really need that either, though. However, wait. Long sleeve t-shirt. Yes, we will use this because we can craft a rioter mask. Disassembling this item. This is a t-shirt with sleeves tied on the back. They are usually worn by rioters to hide their identity. This will, I mean, it's a little bit encumbering for our mouth, but it will also give us a little bit of warmth to keep our mouth warm. So we're going to make one of those real quick. I can't see to craft. All right, we'll just pick it up then. Pick up the long sleeve t-shirt. Okay. What is this? Tin can of curry. Curry powder? Curry. Just curry. The liquid curry stuff. Curry sauce. Ooh, what's this? A pillow? All right, we'll take a pillow. Stuff it in the backpack. And yeah, it's kind of hard to see anything in here. I don't see anything. If we had a light, this would be a lot easier to see things, but I don't have one. Oh, what's this? 50 threads, yes. And 100 batteries. I don't have enough space to stash the batteries. Well, let's lose how to browse the web. What does this do for me? Very beginner information about computers. The coming of age novel will be quite helpful. Well, we can keep which one do we want to keep. Classic tale about growing up, portraying one young man's funny and poignant experiences with life, love, and sex. Or we also have the book of short stories. This humongous volume contains a vast collection of short stories by different authors, spanning a wide variety of topics and genres. I'm going to lose the how to browse the web. We can pick it up later. We know where it's at. Because I want the batteries. If we need to learn about computers, we can come back here. Alright, no zombies downstairs. Excellent. We got a few things. Let's go chat with Cassie here. Cassie. Let's chat. Well, I guess it's just us, says Cassie. I'm going to look at her. She's wearing a polo, boots, shirt, and light jacket. Size of her stats. Strength is 10 to 12. That's all we can really tell. Check her opinion. She's uneasy, afraid, she values my presence, and ambivalent. Alright. What should we do now? We should probably stay away from those cities, even if there's plenty of useful stuff there. Okay. Can I do anything for you? I have just one job for you. Do you want to hear about it? Sure. I left my poor dog in a house, not far from here. Can you retrieve it? Sure, yeah, you know what? It's me. Thank you. Please hurry back. Do you have any advice? Take my dog whistle. If the dog starts running off, blow it, and he'll return to your side. Blowing whistles out in the middle of a zombie apocalypse sounds like a bad idea, but okay, I suppose. If I can't leave the shelter without equipment. Maybe she'll give me something. Why should I share my equipment with you? Because I'm your friend. Well, I am helping you out. That's 100%. You can intimidate and give it to me or else. Yeah, let's do this one. B. She gives me a battery. Oh, well, great. Okay, thanks. You have any more? No. No more. Do you want to travel with me? Should I make her come along? We'll scout out, and then we can see about bringing her along with us. I think she's just a kid. Examine her wounds. She's fine. Okay. Looks like she's standing on something. Oh, she's standing on a glass jar of pesto. Okay. Let's take a peek outside here. Open the windows. And take a look outside. We can zoom out a bit and kind of get an idea of what we're looking at here. Too exciting, though. Let's go take a look over there. We got a road here. But nothing to look at just yet. Look on this side. Okay. Right now we're just opening the curtains and taking a peek outside. Just to make sure there's nothing horrific out there at the moment. Don't see anything too crazy. Nope. Okay. Well, it's about time to go outside. Let's take a look at our map. This is our overland map. Oh my, that's a massive city. Okay, so we are here at the @ symbol. That is our evac shelter. All these Fs are forest, and you can see the lines are roads. And the T up here is an office tower. Office towers are always swarming with things. A regional school. Oh, hey, that's our school. Okay. What's over here? There's the a hotel. And military outpost. And look at the size of this town. So all these little symbols are different buildings. We got a house here, another house. There's a bank, clothing store, a bowling alley, gas station, doctor's office. Doctor's office could be quite handy if we need some medicine. Pharmacy could be very helpful as well. There's a park here. A subway station. This is a massive town. House, furniture store, bookstore. This is like, we got a main street here. Oh, there's a church and a hardware store. Where is, oh, this is her house. You see the red asterisk blinking there? That is, what's her name? I don't remember her name, but the girl that's in here with us. This is her house where her dog is at. So we won't do that immediately because I'm not going to the center of town yet, especially since we have nothing in our hands. Gonna park over here in a parking lot, restaurant. There's an arcade over there. Grocery store, a gun store, garden supply. Yes, garden supply you can farm in the game. Tea shop. You can also have tea apparently. Okay, so we got to figure out what our first stop is going to be. Now the school sounds dangerous. I have a feeling there's going to be lots of things there, as well as the hotel. I don't know. I don't know where to go first. We have a house right here. We could try to, like, thread the needle, sort of, and get to the house. Maybe we should check out the school first. It sounds like there's going to be a lot of zombies there. I don't have a weapon. I have my fist. I could beat things with a book. Or we could run down here to the military outpost. That might be a good idea to grab some things. I think I want to go just investigate the school, just to see what we can do. Now, I can get a crowbar, and we're going to do that. So we're going to come outside, we're going to go grab a rock. Wind is making my head feel quite cold. Am I wearing my rioter mask? Didn't I make it? Oh, I didn't make it yet. Okay, nothing's out here looking at us, so let's craft. Rioter mask. There we go. Oh, we can make the... Do we have enough stuff for the mitts, too? I dropped it on the ground. Okay, wear that. I have a pillow. I'll make some gloves as well, because I'm not wearing any sort of gloves, and that'll make my hands pretty cold. Yeah, my hands are cold, my legs are cold, and my mouth is cold. Am I wearing pants? Pants, yes. It's important. Alright, I just want a nice rock. Is this a decent-sized rock? Medium boulder, I want a rock. That's what I want. Let's go grab a rock. Alright, wield the rock. Okay, get back in here, close the door. Oh, I forgot to close the door. Sorry, Cassie. And, Cassie, cover your ears. We're smashing... Trying to smash... There we go. The locker here. Because we can grab a pipe. Okay, we'll drop it there. Because we're going to take this pipe. We have a rock in our hand, and we also have a pipe. We can take our pipe and sort of smash this pipe into a crowbar. A makeshift crowbar. I can't see to craft. Alright, fine. Can I stand here and... Can I do it now? No. If I'm this close, can I do it? What's the distance on crafting? I craft a makeshift crowbar from memory. There's no room in my inventory, so I drop it. Okay, grab the crowbar. I'm now wielding a crowbar. Where'd my rock go? Did I put it down? I guess so. Okay. How come my inventory is so full? Oh, it's because of these dang books. I'm going to leave the books here. We may make our way back here, and this might be where we sleep for the night. So we're going to drop all of these books. Drop. This one, this one, this one, this one. Zombie Survival Guide. That sounds like something to be reading. That's a nice thing to have around. I do still have a long sleeve shirt. So, let's craft... Oops. Let's make a pair of sock mitts. Okay. And we're going to wear those sock mitts. That'll keep us... I have a little description here. These are a pair of improvised gloves made from socks with holes poked through them. So it'll keep our hands warm. That's the idea anyways. Okay, is there anything else that we need before we set off that way? Why is this open? I think we're good. We've got crowbar in hand, dog whistle. I'm sure that's going to be important. We still have a long sleeve t-shirt we can wear if we do get too cold. Winter boots also will keep our feet warm, which really it's our legs that are cold. Have a tin can of curry, which I guess would be something to eat. Pillow with us, battery thread. Hopefully we'll find like a flashlight. That would be quite nice. Crowbar in hand, and we have our regular clothes here. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a cut in this episode. I know it's going to be kind of a quick one, but that's fine. Because next episode is going to be an adventurous one. Because we're going to run to the school. And it may get a little bit ugly. But if we can get into the school and clear it out, or at least just get into one of the rooms and grab some things. I mean, think of all the backpacks and maybe some food in there. That's going to be a good place to set up shop if we can clear it out. Because we can just stand there and then grab some stuff from there. So anyways, thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.